Okay guys, this is video number 6 for So You Want to Make a Boggle Game t-shirt booth here. In this video we're going to do a little bit of cleanup. We're going to add some little tiny rules to make things more fluent and make it so the user can't screw things up on you. The first thing we're going to do is, at the end of the last video I said to drag this this behavior, readjust words if unselected into your custom behaviors. So you did that. Now what I'm going to get you to do is delete it. It's just going to take the stress off this actor because nothing in those rules rely on this actor, so we can do this. We're going to make another actor, and we're going to call this round rules. For every single game I do, I always have an actor called round rules. And I go in and I change it to green, so I know that's my round rules. And I just drag it in here out of the way, nobody sees it. Go back into it, make sure it's not movable, because we don't need it movable. And then I'm going to drag the readjust words into here. Now I'm just going to close it down here right there and go back out of it. So it takes the stress off of this actor here, mainly because it's there's 25 of them. So it would check this rule 25 times. Not necessary. So we just have it into one rule now, and everybody's happy, especially your device. Okay, so let's just do a few things here. Let's go into the letter, and we have our two if pressed rules. We're going to open up the first one, and we're going to add. We're going to hit the plus sign here. We're going to add if attribute game, how many letters is less than 12. So if it's 11, you can still select. But once it's 12, it's going to stop you from selecting any more letters, which is what we want because we have a max word of 12. So we're going to do it again for this one. Hit the plus sign and change that to attribute game. How many letters selected is less than 12. We're also going to go back in and we're going to do the same thing up here, but we're going to do another condition. We're going to go plus sign, and we're going to say if attribute game start round is true. So that way they can't select it if they haven't pressed start yet. That's a good thing to have. So we're going to hit the plus sign on this one too. If attribute game start round is true. So when it's false, they're not going to be able to select anything. And as you can see here, I have conditions all. If we had conditions any, then it would only matter if one of these were true. But we want all for both of those. So I'm going to hit preview here, and I'm going to show you now. I can't select any of these actors. I'll go ahead and press this. And now I'll be able to select, and we'll go count 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I should no longer be able to select anything, and there you go. I can no longer add to this, but if I go back to here, it's less than 12, and I can start adding again. So now the user can't make anything more than a 12-letter word, which is what we wanted. And again, if you want to make it 14 or 25, you just go back into those rules and change the conditions. But 12, I mean, is pretty big word. Let's hit back. What else can we do in this video? Let's do an OK to select behavior. So we're going to create an attribute here, plus sign, and we're going to call it a Boolean. And we're going to say OK to select. Because sometimes, and we don't know right now what kind of features you're going to want to add, have some cool effects, and you're not going to want the user to be able to select letters when there's an effect going on. So we're going to put this in here, and we're going to say it's okay to select right now. Okay. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to say it's not okay to select. So now we're going to go back into our letters here, and we're going to add attribute game OK to select is true. And we'll go down here and do the same for this one. Attribute, game, OK to select is true. And right now it's set to not true. So when we go in and press preview and hit start, even though we've started, I still can't select anything because we haven't changed OK to select as true. And the reason why we're doing this now is because watch. When it's shuffling, I don't want the user to be able to select because it's in the middle of shuffling, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to tell it it's okay once it's done shuffling. And we have that on the start button, I believe. No, start round is true. So we have that on the letters here. Yeah, let's just find it. It's in the hidden rules here. Scramble letters when true. So we have after 1 second, for 1 second, do this. So I'm going to go back into the start button. And all I'm going to do is say timer after 1 second. Because for the first second, it's going to be scrambling. So after 1 second, run to completion. And the reason why we're doing run to completion is because we have when touch is pressed. So as soon as I stop pressing, if this run to completion isn't checked, it will not trigger this rule. It'll only trigger the rule if I was actually holding down on the button for a second. With run to completion checked, it'll run no matter what once I press this button. And then we're going to hit change attribute, game, OK to select to true. Hit preview now, and you'll see I'll hit start, and I can't select anything, but once it stopped, I was able to select. I think that might be it for this video. Let's see here. I guess the next step we're going to take is checking to see if the word being made is an actual word or not. So that's what we'll do in the next video because it's going to run us into too much time for one video. So I actually have more than 15 minutes allowed for a video, but I'd like to try to keep all the videos under 10 minutes. So that's what we'll do, and I will see you guys in the next video.